Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Got some running around to do today, a lot of little stops to make, maybe some new stuff. We just had brunch, breakfast, but it's kind of late in the day, so brunch at one of my favorite places because they had a new breakfast. Take a quick look at that while I'm waiting for my friend to come out. It's called the Sunflower on Soy 4, right around the corner from where I live. They got a new breakfast called the Boss breakfast. It's steak and eggs, basically. 150 grams of Australian beef, 3 eggs, not 2, 3. With some other little bits and bobs, potatoes, tomatoes, onions. 310 baht with your choice of coffee, tea. I think a value because you're getting the you're getting the steak, which by itself would almost be that, I think. So anyway, I think that's a good value. It's a beautiful breakfast, and it's a newer offering there. But anyway, we've come down here. We got some of these leftover squid treats to give away. We overbought for Halloween. We just didn't have that many trick-or-treaters, if you saw that episode. But we got to visit some friends anyway today. One friend's been doing a lot of traveling. We'll go see what she's up to. And she's got a gift for us, so that'll be nice. And there's a new place I want to visit that's out of this world. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, take care of this business first. There she comes.
Hello.
For you.
Wow.
Pet.
Thank you.
Short pet, May. We go for Halloween, but we didn't have time to come here.
Halloween.
You didn't think I was pretty for Halloween?
ไทยฉันจะไม่สวยฮาโลวีนไม่สวยเลยรีบอยไม่สวยกระเทยควาย
Buffalo. I was a buffalo, she said. See, Alana, her office has been open. She's got her sister working in here, the full staff. But she's been in England for like the whole summer, and then she comes back to Pattaya, then they took off to Japan. And that's where the gift is from, Japan. So, didn't get to see her, but she did give me an invitation to her wedding. She's getting married soon. So, we'll have to see what that's going to be. I think it's going to be a wonderful affair. Anyway, I want to make a quick stop up on Sukhumvit Road. Then we'll go to this other place. Thinking about getting a new bike this year, not sure. Going to check out a couple things. I've had the touring bike now for 4 years, and I kind of want something a little bit different. Maybe not something so much geared toward touring, maybe something more street. I'm here at Yamaha. I stopped at Honda first, and there's 2 new models there, one of which I think is a pretty good value. I'm just not that comfortable on the bike, and that's the Hornet 750. I think it's quite a value, 319,000 baht for that new 750. It's a powerful 750. I think it's like 90 in the range of 90 horsepower, so that's a good 750. It's an inline twin. And the bike's smaller than I thought it would be. That's why I feel a little crammed, because it's got a step seat on it, and I feel a little crammed between the step seat and the tank. But the bigger brother is the Translap, and that is at least as big as my touring bike that I have, if not bigger. And I'm wanting something a little bit smaller, actually. So something a little bit more manageable around town, something more of an everyday type bike. I think that's also a pretty good deal. I think that was $379, I believe. So a couple good offerings from Honda. I don't know that they work out for me, but at Yamaha, the one I like here, it's a bit more money. It's called the MT-09. So right, there's the MT-09, there's the MT-07, there used to be an MT-10, didn't see one of those in here. A couple different flavors of the MT-09, the SP, and I guess the regular vanilla flavor. $439,000. It's the end of the year. I kind of like to make deals at the end of the year. Sometimes the new models are coming out and they've got leftover older current year models to get rid of. And in talking to him, it seems like there might be a little bit of that going on. He has plenty of the empty 09s from 2023 left. So we'll see. I don't know. Nice bike. I did ride one we did a kind of a test ride about 2-3 months ago with a buddy, and he rented one of those for the day, fell in love with it. He's since bought one. And I liked it as well. It's the kind of bike you get on, and for me anyway, and as soon as I got on it, I said I want one. And it's time for a new bike anyway, so we'll see. We'll see. It's only the beginning of November. Not quite the end of the year yet. So time for a little break. I told you we had someplace out of this world to go today. It's Mars. We've come to Mars. New coffee shop in Naklua, Soy 12. A little bit hard to find, but next to the, I guess it's the, I'll show you the Zine condo or hotel or whatever. That's probably the closest landmark. But it's on Google Maps. But it's a Mars-themed coffee shop. And they've done a splendid job. As I sit here, I actually feel like I'm ensconced in this red rock. And what would be a window right there, looking out into the rest of the universe from Mars, you know. I think they've done a great job with it. A lot of money. This kind of stuff isn't cheap. Outside, inside, they've got ice cream, they've got cakes, coffee, but they've also got cocktails and a full bar. So, not your everyday average coffee shop, but maybe a notch above. There's also a whole central control room where all the goings-on of Mars are represented on a digital screen, and that's ensconced with rock as well. It's all very nice. So pretty popular. It's been pretty popular on Thai social media lately. It's one of those kind of places you come as maybe a one-time experience and see something different and get your pictures and all that. So I thought it'd be a good place to come this afternoon, and it's busy in here. It's very, very busy in here for middle of the week, middle of the day. It's busy. For just coffees. My coffee was good. Lon got ice cream. Anyway, we'll see what we're going to do next. We're kind of torn between a couple different things. I haven't made up our mind yet what's going to be next. Yesterday, we just came from the Mars Cafe. And as we were leaving there yesterday, literally almost right next door, we rode by here. Yeah, we had one of those, wait a second, what's that type moment? I had never seen this before. It's called Qifan Chinese cuisine. Now we're in Naklua. It's the right neighborhood for that. This is how I'm thinking about this. If you, for example, opened a shop on Soy Bacow that sold or specialized in fish and chips, it better be pretty good because there's already a lot of great fish and chips, British type cuisine places along the Soy Bacow corridor. But if you opened it up here in Naklua, well, maybe it doesn't have to compete so much with the top-notch places there. It can be maybe a rung down. But flip that, and Chinese here in Naklua has to be spot on. If they opened it up on Soy Bacow, then maybe it can be a rung or two below and still be competitive. But here in Naklua, if it's Chinese cuisine, because there's Chinese restaurants everywhere, it has to be number one. It has to be spot on. And same with British cuisine along Soy Bacow. Same type of thing. That's the way I'm looking at this. So let me know if I'm wrong, but that's just the way I look at it. We stopped. I went in. I saw a sign that said buffet, dim sum buffet. But they were almost wrapped up. It's only from 11 to 2:30. And it was about 2:30 at that point. So I said, we'll come tomorrow. So went home, got changed into my Halloween shirt, and here we are. Nice place, very nice place when you walk in. I'm not sure how long it's been here, but it doesn't look like that long. Everything looks like new. Big, bright restaurant inside, very airy, high ceiling. the dim sum buffet is $6.99. You pick from a menu. It's just like the last one we went to. It's not like all laid out on the table. You look at the menu and say, give me one of these, two of these, three of these, etc. So whatever you want. And these selections, probably pretty good. The last time we did this, we were in Cape Dara, but it's a standalone restaurant, big parking lot over here to the right of the place, right outside the place. We had a huge spread here. We got not everything on the menu. You can't. It's just too many things. There's probably, I don't know, 25, 30 things on the menu. We probably got about 7 or 8. Lan has never really been a dim sum dabbler, but she seemed to enjoy it today. And we got some duck wings. She liked that. She likes duck. I might come back here and get a whole duck. They've got the whole Peking duck that just looks fantastic. But I think it's pretty good. I think it's worth a trip. They have got a full menu, other stuff. It's a whole Chinese cuisine, not just the dim sum place. But here, between 11 and 2:30 daily, that's what you get, the dim sum buffet. So anyway, right next to bars. You can get your dim sum here and then a cup of coffee or a treat dessert next door. Anyway, we've got one more stop to make on the way home. We had a little chin wag last night, and there might be some other things I want to take care of this year before the bike. I'm not sure, but we're going to stop on the way home and see maybe what one of those other things might look like. We might have just bought a bike. So we came down to 3rd Road in Pattaya, the big Mitian headquarters. This is the place I always recommend people start if they're looking, because they have everything, at least in the smaller bike category. And that's what I'm thinking about. You know, we spend a lot of time just riding around town, going here, going there. On the 14-year-old scooter, soon to be 15 years old. So I thought maybe it's time to replace that before the touring bike, which is still in good condition. Also, there's another thing I'm thinking about, something I use every day that's getting a little old, about 6 or 7 years now, and that's my computer that I work on every day. So I don't know. We'll see. More to come, to be continued. But we had a good time looking around at the bikes here, and here again, end of the year, good inventory, maybe lower prices, so maybe deals to be had. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. Something next time right here from Pattaya. But for this episode, got to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.